It is 2 in the morning. The house is quiet. You are lying in bed, eyes wide open, while the rest of the world is asleep. You have tried warm milk, changed pillows, and even listened to calming music. Still, no sleep. Your body is tired, but your mind keeps going. And you wonder, is this just how it is now? If that sounds like you, do not worry. Sometimes, the answer to better sleep starts with what is on your plate. As we get older, sleep starts to feel like something we have to chase. You might feel tired during the day, but your mind won't slow down when night comes. Maybe it's the aches, maybe it's stress, or maybe it's just years of built-up habits. You go to bed at 10, but you are still wide awake at midnight. You stare at the ceiling and wonder, why can't I sleep like I used to? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Many seniors deal with these exact challenges every night. The good news is, it does not have to stay this way. There are small steps you can take, starting with the foods you eat, that may help you sleep better. Here is something most people do not realize. Some of the foods you eat every day contain natural compounds that help your body relax and get ready for sleep. Nutrients like magnesium, tryptophan, and melatonin work behind the scenes. They help calm your mind, ease muscle tension, and support your internal clock. They do not knock you out, but they help you settle in. It is like giving your body a gentle signal that says, hey, it is time to rest now. Let us be clear. These foods are not magic bullets. You will not eat one banana and sleep like a rock tonight. But when you start adding these foods into your routine, especially an hour or two before bed, your body begins to notice. It is about building habits. This becomes part of your rhythm, like brushing your teeth before bed. And over time, that rhythm helps your body know when it is time to slow down and rest. Let us start with something small but mighty. Kiwi. You might have seen it at the grocery store, sitting quietly between the apples and the oranges. It is fuzzy, green, and kind of odd-looking. But when it comes to sleep, this little fruit packs a serious punch. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Kiwi? Really? But hear me out. There is actual research behind this. In one study, participants who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed saw noticeable improvements in how quickly they fell asleep and how long they stayed asleep. Some people fell asleep up to 35% faster. Others increased their total sleep time by more than 30%. That may not sound like a lot at first, but if you are someone who struggles to stay asleep through the night, those extra minutes can feel like gold. So, what is it about kiwi that makes it so helpful? For starters, it is a natural source of serotonin. Serotonin is a chemical in the brain that helps regulate your mood and your sleep cycle. Your body uses it to make melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain when it is time to sleep. As we age, our natural melatonin levels tend to drop, which is one reason many older adults find it harder to fall and stay asleep. Kiwi helps give your body the raw materials it needs to get back on track. But that is not all. Kiwi is also rich in antioxidants and nutrients like folate and vitamin C. These support brain function and help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. When your body is under less stress, both physically and mentally, it is easier to relax at night. Think of it as setting the stage for your mind to wind down. And the best part? It is simple. You do not need to cook anything or follow a complicated plan. You just eat a kiwi or 2 about an hour before you go to bed. Some people enjoy them sliced with a bit of yogurt. Others blend them into a light smoothie. You could even eat them plain with a spoon. There is no wrong way to do it. If you are someone who has tried sleep aids and did not like the side effects, kiwi might be a great natural alternative. It does not leave you feeling groggy the next morning, and there is no risk of dependency. Just a small, tasty fruit helping you get the rest you deserve. So next time you are at the store, pick up a few kiwis. Give it a try for a week or two. You might be surprised at how something so small can make such a big difference in your nights. Now let us move on to something a little tart, a little tangy, and a whole lot powerful when it comes to sleep. Tart cherries. These are not the sweet, bright red cherries you snack on in the summer. We are talking about the deep red, slightly sour ones that often come in juice form. Believe it or not, they might be one of the most effective natural sources of melatonin out there. In a study done with older adults, people who drank tart cherry juice twice a day gained over an hour of extra sleep each night. Let that sink in. More than 60 minutes of additional rest without changing anything else. That is big. Especially if you are someone who wakes up frequently or struggles to fall back asleep after waking. So why do tart cherries work so well? First off, they contain a high level of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your internal clock. Your brain releases melatonin to tell your body it is time to wind down, but as we age, that natural production drops. Tart cherries can give you a gentle boost in the right direction. But that is not all. Tart cherries are also packed with tryptophan and anthocyanins. Tryptophan is an amino acid that helps your body produce both serotonin and melatonin. Serotonin, as you might know, is that feel-good chemical in your brain. When you are low on serotonin, your sleep can suffer, and so can your mood. Anthocyanins, on the other hand, are antioxidants that help fight inflammation. That is important because chronic inflammation can be a hidden cause of sleep disruption, especially in people with joint pain or other health issues. So how do you add tart cherries to your routine? The easiest way is with unsweetened tart cherry juice. Try drinking a small glass in the morning and another in the evening, about an hour before bed. You can also snack on dried tart cherries during the day, but make sure they are not packed with added sugars. The best part? Tart cherries do not act like a sedative. They are not going to knock you out. What they do is support your body's natural rhythm. They help create a calm internal environment where sleep becomes easier to access and more restful. If you have been looking for a gentle, food-based way to improve your sleep, tart cherries might be worth a try. No pills. No grogginess. Just a small change that could make your nights more peaceful. And the benefits go beyond sleep. Some people notice less stiffness in the morning or feel more refreshed overall. It is a reminder that small, consistent changes can bring big results over time. Let us talk about one of the most familiar fruits out there. The banana. You might already have one sitting on your kitchen counter. They are easy to grab, require no prep, and they are pretty tasty too. But beyond being a convenient snack, bananas are surprisingly helpful when it comes to getting better sleep. Here is why. Bananas are full of magnesium, and magnesium plays a big role in relaxing your muscles and calming your nervous system. If you have ever dealt with leg cramps or that restless, jittery feeling at night, you might be running low on magnesium. A banana in the evening can help ease that tension and prepare your body for rest. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin. Serotonin boosts your mood and also helps make melatonin, the hormone that signals your body it is time for sleep. As we age, our bodies tend to produce less melatonin on their own. That is one reason why sleep can become more fragmented and shallow. By eating foods that support natural melatonin production, like bananas, you are giving your body a helpful nudge in the right direction. And there is more. Bananas are rich in vitamin B6, which works with tryptophan to increase serotonin levels even further. They are also easy on the stomach, which is important if you are someone who experiences indigestion or discomfort at night. Eating something too heavy before bed can disrupt sleep, but bananas are gentle, light, and satisfying without overloading your system. So how should you enjoy them? You can slice a banana and put it on top of a piece of whole grain toast with a little almond or peanut butter. You can blend it into a smoothie with oats, yogurt, and a dash of cinnamon. Or just eat it plain. It is that simple. This is not about reinventing your diet. It is about making small, thoughtful choices. Adding one banana to your evening routine could make the difference between a restless night and a restful one. And over time, your body starts to respond. You may notice you fall asleep more easily, or you wake up feeling a bit more refreshed. So the next time you reach for a late-night snack, skip the chips or cookies. Grab a banana instead. It is a small change. But sometimes, small changes lead to big results. Especially when it comes to something as important as sleep. Many nutritionists recommend bananas as part of a calming bedtime routine because they are natural, safe, and effective. They support your body's rhythm without the need for pills or complicated steps. And honestly, they are just a comforting food to end the day with. Let us talk about a snack that is often overlooked when it comes to sleep. Walnuts. They are small, a little crunchy, and full of healthy fats. But did you know they can also help you sleep better at night? It is true. Walnuts are one of the few plant-based foods that naturally contain melatonin, the hormone your body uses to regulate sleep. When you eat walnuts in the evening, you are giving your body a small but meaningful dose of melatonin. And because it is coming from food, not a pill, your body tends to absorb and respond to it more naturally. That can make a difference in how easily you fall asleep and how long you stay asleep through the night. But melatonin is just one part of the story. Walnuts are also a good source of tryptophan, the amino acid that helps your body make both serotonin and melatonin. Serotonin helps you feel calm, relaxed, and emotionally balanced. That is important, especially if stress or worry tends to keep you up at night. On top of that, walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, especially one called DHA. DHA plays a key role in brain health and helps your brain produce melatonin more efficiently. Some studies have shown that low DHA levels can be linked to sleep disorders, especially in older adults. So by eating walnuts regularly, you are not just helping your sleep. You are also supporting your brain. So how do you add walnuts into your routine? It is easy. You can eat a small handful as an evening snack. You can sprinkle them over your salad, stir them into oatmeal, or mix them into a bit of yogurt. They pair well with fruits like bananas or apples, and they add a satisfying crunch without being too heavy before bed. One of the best things about walnuts is that they help stabilize blood sugar levels. That can prevent those overnight dips and spikes that sometimes wake you up in the middle of the night feeling hungry or uneasy. So you are not just sleeping better, you are sleeping more consistently. And unlike sleep medications, walnuts do not come with side effects. There is no grogginess in the morning, no risk of dependency, and no need to increase the dose. Just real food working with your body's natural rhythm. If you have been searching for a simple, natural way to support your sleep, give walnuts a try. They are easy to find, easy to eat, and backed by science. Sometimes the answers to better health are not complicated. They are just waiting for you in the snack aisle. Many nutrition experts recommend walnuts as part of a heart-healthy and brain-healthy diet, which also benefits sleep. And if you stick with it, you might just find that your nights get easier and your mornings feel brighter. Now let us slow things down a bit. Picture this. The lights are dim. The day is winding down. You are sitting in your favorite chair with a warm mug in your hands. That mug is filled with chamomile tea. And for many people, that simple moment becomes the first step toward a peaceful night of sleep. Chamomile tea has been used for centuries as a natural remedy to help with relaxation and sleep. It is not just folklore or an old wives' tale. There is real science behind it. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin. Apigenin binds to certain receptors in your brain, creating a calming effect. It is not strong like a sedative, but it gently helps quiet your thoughts and ease tension in the body. In one study, older adults who drank chamomile tea twice a day for 2 weeks reported falling asleep faster and waking up less during the night. They also said they felt more refreshed in the morning. That is a pretty impressive result for something as simple as a cup of tea. One of the best things about chamomile tea is that it is incredibly easy to include in your nightly routine. You do not need a prescription. You do not need a fancy recipe. All you need is a tea bag and some hot water. Let it steep for about 5 minutes. Then sit, sip, and breathe. It is more than just drinking tea. It becomes a signal to your body and mind that the day is done. Chamomile also helps with digestion and inflammation. That matters more than people realize. Sometimes poor sleep is not just about stress or anxiety. It can also be about discomfort. If you have ever gone to bed feeling bloated or uneasy, you know it is hard to relax. Chamomile can help settle the stomach and ease that tension so your body can rest. And let us not forget the emotional side of sleep. Many people carry their worries to bed. Chamomile's gentle calming effect can help take the edge off a stressful day. It is not about knocking you out. It is about helping you let go. If you are looking for a simple, natural way to improve your sleep, chamomile tea is worth a try. It is affordable, easy to find, and has no serious side effects. No grogginess. No dependency. Just a gentle nudge toward rest. So tonight, when the house is quiet and your day is done, take a few minutes for yourself. Brew a cup of chamomile tea. Sit in stillness. Let that quiet moment guide you toward the sleep you have been missing. Now that we have talked about the best foods for better sleep, let us bring it all together in a daily routine. Because it is not just about what you eat, but also about when and how you include these foods in your day. Think of it like setting a gentle rhythm for your body to follow, morning to night. Let us start with the morning. When you wake up, your goal is to help your body feel alert and balanced. One easy way to begin is with a small glass of Tart cherry juice. It helps set the tone for melatonin production later on. You can pair that with a breakfast that includes walnuts. Toss a handful into your oatmeal or sprinkle them over yogurt. This combination gives you healthy fats, protein, and a steady energy release without a blood sugar crash. By the afternoon, your energy might dip a little. Instead of reaching for caffeine or sugary snacks, grab a banana. It is quick, it is portable, and it helps keep your magnesium and serotonin levels steady. This will support your mood and make it easier for your body to transition into rest mode later in the day. Dinner is a good time to start winding things down. Try to eat at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Finish off your meal with a kiwi or 2. These are packed with serotonin-boosting nutrients and antioxidants. It is a light, sweet way to end your evening meal without feeling too full. Then comes the most important part, your bedtime ritual. About an hour before you plan to sleep, brew a cup of chamomile tea. Turn off your screens. Dim the lights. Let yourself settle into a slower pace. This is not just about tea. It is about giving your body the message that the day is ending, and it is okay to let go. The beauty of this routine is in its simplicity. You do not need expensive supplements or complicated steps. You just need consistency and a little awareness of what your body needs. And over time, this flow becomes familiar. Your body begins to recognize the signals and responds with deeper, more restful sleep. So give it a try. Pick 1 or 2 changes to start. Maybe it is adding kiwi to your evening. Maybe it is swapping your afternoon snack for a banana. Each small step adds up. And before you know it, you might find yourself falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up feeling more like yourself again. Even small improvements can bring a sense of hope and control back into your routine. That is what makes this approach so powerful. It works with your body, not against it. Before we wrap up, let us talk about a few things that might be getting in the way of your sleep, even if you are eating the right foods. Because the truth is, food alone cannot fix everything. Sometimes, it is the habits we do not even think about that keep us up at night. One big one is caffeine. Many people know to avoid coffee in the evening, but even afternoon caffeine can affect your sleep. That includes tea, soda, and yes, even decaf coffee, which still contains a small amount of caffeine. Try cutting off caffeine by early afternoon and see if that helps. Another thing to consider is your dinner. Heavy meals that are spicy or high in fat can make it harder to fall asleep comfortably. If your stomach is working overtime, your body will not be able to fully relax. Try eating a lighter meal and give yourself 2 or 3 hours before lying down. Screens are another major issue. Phones, tablets, and televisions give off blue light that tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime. This delays melatonin production and can push your sleep schedule later than you want. Start powering down your screens about an hour before bed and see what a difference it makes. Finally, be mindful of your sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps set your internal clock. Staying up late or sleeping in on weekends might feel good at the moment, but it can throw off your rhythm for days. Small changes in these habits, along with the right foods, can work together to give you a better night's rest. It is all about creating an environment where sleep comes more easily and naturally. If you have been struggling with sleep, just know this. You are not alone, and more importantly, you are not stuck. Sleep issues are incredibly common, especially as we get older. But that does not mean they are permanent. There are steps you can take that are simple, natural, and work. And many of them start with the foods you choose each day. Let us take a moment to recap what we have covered. Kiwi can help you fall asleep faster thanks to its serotonin and antioxidant content. Tart cherries are one of the best natural sources of melatonin, and they also help reduce inflammation. Bananas bring in magnesium and tryptophan, which calm your muscles and settle your nervous system. Walnuts support your brain and your sleep hormones with melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3 fats. Chamomile tea provides a sense of calm and relaxation, gently guiding your body to rest. Each of these foods on their own is helpful. But when you start combining them into your daily routine, that is where the real transformation happens. It is not about perfection. It is about consistency. One banana here, a cup of tea there, a few walnuts in your salad. These little choices send a message to your body that it is safe, that it is time to wind down, and that deep rest is possible. This is not just about getting more hours of sleep. It is about feeling better. Waking up with more clarity. Having the energy to enjoy your day. Being able to focus on the things and people you love. Good sleep has a ripple effect on every part of your life. And maybe you are thinking, I have tried everything. Will this really work for me? That is a fair question. But the beauty of these foods is that they support your body's natural process. They do not force anything. They do not come with side effects. They work with you, not against you. So here is my gentle challenge to you. Try just one thing from this list tonight. Maybe it is drinking chamomile tea. Maybe it is eating a kiwi after dinner. Start somewhere. And notice how your body responds over the next few nights. If something helps, share it. Tell a friend. Leave a comment. There is a good chance someone else is out there feeling tired and discouraged, just like you were. Your story might be the encouragement they need to give this a try. And if this video helped you, consider subscribing or sharing it with someone who could use a better night's rest. Together, we can make rest feel possible again. One small step at a time. It may seem simple, but sometimes the simplest changes have the biggest impact. You deserve to sleep well, and your body deserves to feel supported every step of the way.